You can have the perfect wedding but still walk straight into disaster if you don't have these agreements that I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Yes, marriages don't fail overnight. They fail from having agreements as a couple. They fail from the conversations that never happen. And that's the truth. They don't fail overnight. Yes, marriage is not just about wedding rings, bridesmaid, bells, or whatever. It's about the agreements, about coming together as a couple to agree on some certain things that I feel like people just overlook and just go straight into the marriage. Nah, you're headed towards disaster. I know you're meant to love, be head over heels in love with whoever you want to get married to. But sis and bro, let me tell you something. You walk with your heart and your head. And your head. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today, I'm going to be mentioning some agreements that I feel like every couple should make before getting into marriage. You guys, marriage is a serious business. So it's not it's not a child's play. It is not a child's play. And number one on the top of my list of the agreements that husband and wife, yes, man and woman, should sit down and talk about and even sign those papers. Yes, sign those papers. If it calls for you to sign papers and say, okay, like a contract, yes, do it. Do it, my brother. Do it, my sister. Because sometimes the person that you feel like you married might just change overnight. So, number one on this list is transparency. This cannot be overemphasized, you guys. Be transparent towards each other, transparent about your phone, about your passwords, to everything. Yes, be transparent. I'm talking to my gentlemen here because most of them are always sneaky, are always, okay, why do you have to invade my privacy? When it comes to marriage, there is nothing like privacy. Don't you guys see it? Two shall become one. So why are you hiding your passwords? Why are you hiding the passwords to your phones? Why are you saying, no, I still have my privacy in marriage? Nah, there's nothing like that. If you want to have your privacy, you need to beg your wife for that privacy. You don't have a right to privacy in marriage. I don't believe anybody has a right to privacy because the two of you have become one. So be transparent to the core to each other. Agree on transparency, my sister. Before you marry that guy, agree on transparency. It's for your own good. Now, the second thing I feel like everybody should agree on before marriage is communication. You guys, men tend to shy away from communicating, from being vulnerable, from, I don't know. I just feel like women are naturally more emotional, more vulnerable than men. Sometimes even my husband, he shies away from having, some kind of deep conversations because he doesn't really want to go so deep. He doesn't want you to see that vulnerable side of him. I feel like when you are married, you are allowed to be open. You should be open to your wife. Like, how is he doing you? Tell me how he's doing you. Tell me how he's doing you. Let me walk into that place. Let me help you to, clear all those things that are bothering you. Let me help you. I'm your helpmate. So most of the time, it's these men that don't want to be vulnerable. So agree on communication, proper communication, effective communication. Communication is not just, okay, how are you? My day was fine. How did my day go? Are you at work? Okay, I'm at, nah. That's not the kind of communication. Tell me your dreams, tell me your fears, tell me the things that just bothers you generally. Even if you're shy to tell other people, you shouldn't be shy to tell your wives this kind of things. You get what I mean. Now the third thing I feel like every couple should agree on is financial transparency. Yes, it still like correlates with the first one, but this one I had to separate it from that one because this one is serious. It is very serious. So financial transparency. Are you transparent about your finances, about your earnings? This one, most times I feel like the women tend to hide these things from their husband most of the time. One thing I love about my husband is that he's very transparent with his finances. Like, the man just like to tell me things. Maybe because I'm a virtuous woman. You get, I'm not extravagant. Let me toot my own horn. He just likes to tell me things like I don't even ask him, and he just feels the need to tell me because I'm his wife, and that is how it should be with every marriage. Every couple should be transparent towards each other financially. Like, be an open book. Why are you hiding your finances? Why are you hiding your passwords? Why are you hiding how much they paid you at work? Why you tell your wife? Trust me, most women don't even want to be extravagant with your money. Most of them, they don't want to even, like, drain you financially, especially those that have kids with you. Like, take for instance, now I with my husband, he tells me how much he earns, he tells me when he's broke, and he tells me when he has, his buoyant sort of, and I now begin to demand some kind of things. My goodness, will my children go to school? Will they eat? I have kids, so of course I'm not going to drain his finances because he's the one handling 100% of everything. Yeah, for now. You get? So why would I want to drain that? You need to trust your wife enough. We want to be able to even plan your finances for you, to know how we can invest more and do. Oh, I'm not a financial advisor, but oh well, you understand what I mean. So finances, please be an open book, mister. Stop hiding your finances from your woman. Yeah, she's your woman now, she's your wife, and the two of you have become one. Now, another thing I feel like a lot of couples should agree on is children. You guys, how many children do you want? This thing cannot be overemphasized. See, agree on it, sign it. What kind of gender of children do you want? Are you okay with just males? Are you okay with just female? Are you okay with both? Are you not okay with that? Because it's going to stem some issues, it's going to stem some problems if both of you are not on the same page concerning your children, concerning, like, what kind of training do you want to give your children? Have these conversations, have this agreement. What is the time frame? What is the spacing for each child? What's the time frame? Okay, when we get into marriage, what how long are we going to stay before we start having kids? Have this conversation, I beg you. I beg you very well. Have these conversations. If not, it might stem some sort of problem. I wish I knew all these things before I got married. Not like any of these things have really got to bring any issue between my husband and I now. It hasn't really. There are other things that have brought issues, but not this particular thing, because my husband and I were just vibing, and inshallah, we're just we just they do vibes, let's vibe into this. So we are not really people that always sit down to plan. But right now, with the way marriage is just saying right now, I feel like people should use their head to enter into marriage. Those are a few things I feel. These things are just my feelings. They might not be true, they might be true. So you can take this advice with a pinch of salt. You can do whatever it is you want. Like I always say, I'm not a relationship expert, I'm not a coach. There are those things that I feel in my 9 years of marriage, and I love to study relationships a lot. In my 9 years of marriage, I feel like, okay, these things are important in the marriage, before the marriage, and after the marriage. Yeah, even if you end up divorced. Yeah, there's some things well, I digress. So I hope I have relayed some important information in these things. Yes, make these agreements. It's not just about I'm in love with him, I'm in love with her. Well, let's plan this wedding. What's the color of the bridesmaid? Ashwebi, color of the venue, color of the everything. Nah, the real deal is the marriage. And I hope that you have a wonderful and awesome marriage at the end of the day, because marriage is beautiful, it is fun when you do it right. You get you get what I mean. So thank you all so much for watching. That brings me to the end of my video. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.